So going to LSU, playing in the SEC is an amazing experience, of course, but it also puts you on a high level where you're able to get a jersey that really means something. You can leverage it for a lot of opportunities. In college, you started to think beyond sports in a lot of different ways. The Washington Post documented a story on you talking about trading currencies and investing into a barber shop, but I want to hear a little bit more about it from you. What did you start to do that made you think about investing your time beyond just practice and games playing for LSU?
Well, I've always been self-motivated growing up, but basically my freshman year in college, I started investing in learning about it in high school in this class called AVID, and started with, the basics. But in freshman year in college, it, tapped my mind that I needed to think about things outside of football because I wasn't playing like I wanted to. So me not getting the playing time I wanted just hit me hard and, hit me. It got real to me real quick, knowing that, what if I never play and I don't have nothing to fall back on? So at that point, I started working towards things to fall back on, and then I started getting the playing time that I wanted to, so everything started going as well.
Double dip.
Yeah, right. So since I was already, thinking ahead early, that's what got me started early, and then everything started falling in place when it comes to playing time as well. And I played and balled out because I kept working hard at that as well. But then I had my businesses as well on the side, so I learned, how to trade and all those things. It didn't happen overnight. It took me about a year and a half to, fully master it. But I started thinking of things to invest my money in, and that's how I started, diversifying my income. But also just, thinking of creative ways and being an entrepreneur and being innovative. I always wanted to be innovative and create my own way, so that's what I did, and everything's just falling in place.
Well, what I love about that is, first of all, I'm in my 30s now. I played college sports. I did not think that way when I was playing college sports, so God bless you to think that forward, number one. But number two, just some of the talk you had there about it didn't happen overnight. Just like you didn't get to play big-time college football, basketball, any sport at the big-time level overnight. It took years and years and years for you to get there. It also doesn't happen overnight to become great at trading currencies or become great at setting a vision for a business and actually making it happen. It takes a lot of work.
It takes a lot of work and a lot of nights of no sleep. So those nights paid off, and now I'm at where I'm at. But I had a lot of roadblocks and a lot of failures, and I guess the more failures you have, the more success stories you have at the end, and I always live by that. So anytime I struggle, I know it's a success story at the end of the struggle, so I just keep working no matter what when I do go through the struggle.
So you develop patience, and you figure out your way in multiple types of extracurricular business activity while you're at LSU. Talk about some of the specifics of what you're doing. You said you were trading. I mentioned the barber shops. Tell them a little bit more about what you were doing.
All right, so I day traded in the foreign exchange market, and took a while, like I said, and I mastered it, and took off from there. And now, since then, I started creating my own algorithms and things like that to automate my trading one day. But I also got into the hair Factory of Baton Rouge on Nicholson Drive. It's a salon / barber, salon. We do men's and women's hair though, so we do everybody hair, diversified, so it really doesn't matter, white, black, Asian, it doesn't matter. So anybody can come in, get a $10 haircut or whatever. But yeah, so that's two things right there that I started in college. But as time kept going by, I just kept using my connections, and I started connecting with other people. So I connected with some developers as well. So I started my own developing company out of Dallas, Texas. Coincidence that I'm in Dallas, Texas now, right?
Yeah, you already